a brief history of how to revise. This video is to try and help people revise. Everyone has a different way of revising, and this is just the way that I revise, and I find it very effective in exams. I've always been one of those type of people who has it all in their head but can never put it down on paper. So this is the technique I use to help me out in exams, particularly history exams. And I developed it at university, and I suggest if you're revising for exams and you're using different techniques, practice in your mock exams and find out which technique works best for you, and then when it comes to the real thing, you stand the best chance of passing. So what I do is when I'm revising a subject like this one, the causes of World War One, I drawn a spider diagram, and I draw a spider diagram and I write out the causes, which I've learned in class, and then I write out the outcomes of the courses and the reasons of the courses, and I just literally just turns into a massive spider diagram. And the reason I do it like this is because just the one word jogs my memory, and I can remember what that was about, or what was the specific theme, etc., etc. And then, when I'm writing an exam, it helps jog my memory. So as soon as I get into the exam, as soon as they say start, I draw out a spider diagram once I've read the questions. And and this really helps in the exam, because it helps me to look at the spider diagram and go, right, I've missed something out, right, I need to include that, and go on from there. But learning all these spider diagrams is not easy, but it can be really easy. Revision sessions should literally be about 20 minutes long, because after 20 minutes your brain switches off. So the first thing I do is I prepare a master copy of the spider diagram, and this is the one I refer to. This is the information I need for my exam. So I would draw a master copy, and then after that 20-minute breaks, I like playing computer games, so I go and play Call of Duty for one game, and then I come back and I have another 20 minutes. Now the second time I don't look at the spider diagram. Second time I try and draw everything from memory using a blue pen. And then once I finish drawing it out as well as I can remember, I compare it to the master. And then anything that I have forgotten, I write in a red pen. And I have a look over it. I look and I go, oh yeah, I forgot that, and oh yeah, I forgot that. And occasionally I might just go and read maybe a couple of sentences about that subject. And after 20 minutes, I have another break and go and play the computer. And again, I go off and come back, and then I have another go at drawing the spider diagram. And again, blue pen, drawing it out. And then if I forget anything, I use the red pen. So now I've done that 3 times, and it's a total of an hour's worth of revision. And obviously you can move on to other subjects, but once you've done an hour, maybe go and have a little more of a break, maybe go for a walk or something. But come back and then do a spider diagram for the next question. And then when you come back for the next day, or in 2 days' time, you test yourself again and see how you do compared to the master. And it's amazing how quickly, if you're very good at remembering stuff but you can't put it down on paper, it's amazing how these spider diagrams help. I'm not saying it's going to work for everyone. You might be a really good reader, might just be able to absorb stuff, but for people trying to get stuff down on paper, it's a really, really easy way of revision that I find, and I've got a degree in history, so I think I know quite a bit. I've got a master's degree as well, so obviously it works to some extent. But yeah, sure, if you've got any questions, leave comments and I'll be more than happy to help. Thanks very much.